Live from the satellite, it's the Waldo Riveria Show. Tonight, we are going to discuss school. That's right, school. This is just a first take with a bright damn-ass light in my eyes. I don't know that I can do this show like this, but we're going to give it a shot anyways. So, tonight's subject is school. What do I mean by school? Well, I mean that our kids today have missed a lot of school. The lockdown started, I believe, back in March. And so we have these Zoom classrooms, which is great. And first of all, I need to thank all the teachers out there. You guys are great people. You work hard, and you got to deal with our kids these days who can't always be very nice. And since you can't use corporal punishment in the classroom anymore, you're kind of screwed, aren't you? But I wish you could, because if my kid got out of hand, you could give him a little spank. It's all right. I got whooped in school numerous times by nuns, by principals, by priests. By everybody. They all beat you. Then when you got home, you got beat at home. And then if you were over the neighbor's house, they had to call over the neighbor and have the neighbor beat you when you got home. When he got home. Is that true? Yeah, it's true. So, you got whooped at school by, say, a nun. Then you went down to the dean of discipline, and he'd whoop you. Then you got home, and mom would whoop you. Then dad would come home and whoop you. And then dad would call the neighbor over after dinner to come whoop you. And guess what? I didn't pop a milk carton ever again at school. It's a true story. No names were changed because I was not innocent. Anyways, so the children today, it's a thing. You know, it reminds me of a song by a band. Let me think of the band. Pink Floyd, The Wall, Part 2. YouTube would be something I might say. And you know, it's just it's a really good song. It's about school and children and not really needing an education. But they kind of do need an education these days. And that's just the way it is. So, you know, I mean, I don't want to say that you know, I think that's Tucker Carlson out of the background there. We'll get to him later on though. Tucker Carlson's really a good guy. Anyways, as I was saying before, Tucker, would you be quiet for a second, please? By the way, Tucker, thanks for that video for Anarchy in the USA with the Sex Pistols. Excellent. Oh, by the way, tonight, once again, I got so many things going on tonight. My sponsor, an ice-cold Irish Guinness beer. That's right, folks, Guinness, the Irish beer. That's ice-cold. Anyways, we'll drink that in a minute. Right now, though, let's get back to the subject at hand. I was interested in telling everybody tonight about schooling. And I'm getting a little repetitive here. But anyways, there's a song by Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall, Part 2. It's on YouTube. Anybody can look it up. I mean, it's really easy. And I think the lyrics are something like, we don't need no education. Well, our kids do need an education. So, unfortunately, although I'm a huge Pink Floyd fan, I've seen Roger Waters twice. I've seen David Gilmour once. I don't know if that makes me a huge fan. I've seen Pink Floyd, The Wall movie numerous times. I don't even know if kids these days have even seen that, but so, you know, it's like, what do I hear in the background there? I hear a helicopter. I think that could be actually, schoolmaster. Do you hear him? Right. There you have it. This is actually a clip from the actual movie on YouTube. Got a great beat. Our kids do need an education. They need to get their asses back to school and learn. Now, you teachers, we love you. You do a great job. And if any of you teachers are afraid to go back because you're afraid of catching something, perhaps you have a condition, perhaps you have a loved one that has a condition that you're afraid they're going to catch this COVID virus from, then I have a suggestion for the school districts. Because I know you teachers don't control any of this. And once again, let me thank you all. And the frontline workers. I don't thank everybody tonight. What the hell? Anyways, the teachers who have an issue with coming back because of maybe worries about a family member or a loved one of some sort, I suggest this then. Have the children go to the classroom. You get yourself a monitor, perhaps a hospitality worker who doesn't have a job right now, a gym employee, a bowling alley employee, you know, to work and monitor the children. You put a big screen TV in the front of the classroom, and the teacher teaches remotely from home to the school instead of the kids being at home and the teachers being at school. The kids need to be together in school. A good friend of mine, the other night we were discussing this, And the kids need to be in school so they can socialize. They need to learn empathy, among many, many other things. And being in school is very important. Paul, you know who you are. We did discuss this the other night. I think it was the second time I brought it up. But as you can hear, these kids are in school. And it's a mean schoolmaster, but they're in school. And they're getting whooped if they're bad, you know, and I know you can't do that now. And I'm not saying whoop kids. I'm not saying hurt children. Don't get this wrong. Do not take this the wrong way, people. Okay? Corporal punishment is actually legal in the state of Michigan. You cannot leave a bruise. You cannot break bones. You cannot break skin and make them bleed. And the bruise can't last more than 6 days, I believe, is the way the law is written. But corporal punishment in Michigan by a parent is legal. Now, I don't spank my kids, although they damn deserve it sometimes. It's just not the way we work. They do need an education. They do need their thoughts controlled, but not by the Democratic Party. Absolutely not by the Democrats. Sleepy Joe. He can't even make a sentence. And Cadbury, Cadbury, whatever her freaking name is, she's a fruitcake. Fruitcake. No, teachers don't leave those kids alone. Teach those kids. They need to learn. We need our generation to get back to school. We've already done a lot of damage to them. I don't know that it can be repaired. A lot of you parents probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Is this repairable? I don't know. Well, time will tell. Time will tell. Time will tell. This is one hell of a big brick in this wall of life. Well, I have to go now because somebody's beating on my door while I'm recording a show live on the internet, and they're probably not watching it. But the studios of Waldo Riveria have a sign on the door saying, broadcasting live on the internet. But, you know, I didn't even check to see if this video is coming out because I'm using this phone that Pat gave me because he took my other phone away from me, my flip phone. And I have this. I found the other laser, so we will have a double laser light show in the near future. Here's one. There's one. There's one of the lasers. Okay, there's one. And here's the other one right here. This one actually is the one that will burn you. Actually, they might both burn you. I don't know. So there's part of your laser light show. See? Don't put it in your eyes. Never put lasers in your eyes. You can go blind. Oh my God, that's bright. Anyways, this has been Waldo Riveria reporting you live from the studios of Waldo Riveria, a Jack Death production. Good night and stay safe. Wear a mask if you need to. If you don't wear one, then be like me and everybody will look at you. They'll know who you are. It's just the way it is. It's another brick in the wall. Anyways, have a great night, folks, and we'll see you again real soon. This is Waldo Riveria reporting live, almost live, from the Waldo Studios here in lovely Waldo Land. Good night, and we love you all. Peace.